I wasn't originally planning on doing this, but since you guys gave me enough likes and subs, surprisingly, I am going to show you a combo tutorial of your new post-ban list 2024 Satellar Knights. As always, guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Let's get those subscribers up even more. Ruxin, we're coming for you. Team Sam, we're coming for you. I'm just kidding, guys, but you know me. I'm your old Satellar Knight player, and I'm here to show you guys some test hands and some combos. So let's get this going, and hopefully this doesn't get too embarrassing. So the current build stands. I'm still trying to figure out some lines myself, but what I've been able to accomplish with this deck is pretty insane, guys, and I'm really excited to showcase the full potential of this deck to you. So now that we are fully shuffled, hopefully it's actually full shuffled, I'm gonna go ahead and start out with 5 cards in hand. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with the Walls of Imperial Tomb. We got the Glory of Horus, we got the Pollux, Tellar Knights, and we have the Corridor. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna start with Mseti. We're gonna go ahead and pitch Mseti and a copy of Imperial Tomb in order to draw into our copy, or get our copy of King Sark, and then we're gonna give a good old-fashioned, and we're gonna draw 1 card. There you go. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and activate King Sarcophagus, and we're gonna go ahead and pitch a card from our hand. That card will be a Pollux, and then we're gonna go ahead and pitch a copy of a Horus monster. Let's see here. Now we're gonna go ahead and bring back a Happy and Mseti, and we're gonna go ahead and make ourselves nip proof here. Okay, by bringing Photon Lord. Okay, so now we're nip proof. We're gonna go ahead and normal summon our Corridor, something that we don't usually do, but based on the hand that we drew, we kind of need it. We're gonna activate Constellar Tellar Knights. We're gonna bring back our Pollux. Okay, and now we're gonna go ahead and access our rank 4 engine, which will be your Caduceus. You're gonna activate Caduceus effect. You're gonna detach Pollux. You're gonna banish a monster. You're gonna copy that monster's effect. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna banish Sheraton in order to get a copy of Caduceus into your hand, just so we can have that extra body. So Caduceus hits the field, which is great for us, because now we're gonna go ahead and activate Caduceus effect to get a copy of either Twinkle or Constellar Tellar Knights. I'm thinking we get Constellar Tellar Knights, and I'll show you why. We're gonna pitch Constellar Tellar Knights to the grave to send another copy of a Horus monster to the grave. I'm gonna send Dumatef. Now we're gonna rank him up into M7 by its own effect, and we're gonna activate Constellar Tellar Knights to go into Deltaros. Deltaros effect, you're gonna detach, you're gonna self-pop and activate its effect in grave, bringing out a copy of Altair. Altair's effect is gonna trigger bringing Deltaros back onto the field. From here, you're gonna go ahead and link summon into your copy of IP. Okay, so IP is now on the field, which is good for us because Deltaros effect will trigger again, bringing a copy of Unukalai. Unukalai will activate and dumping a copy of Alteran. So Alteran is now live in grave, which is great. Now we're gonna go ahead and extend a little bit more. We're gonna go 2 level 4s into Gaga Magician. We could have easily went into another Tellar Knight in order to recycle some materials, but I don't think we need to. We're gonna go Gaga. We're gonna detach. We're gonna bring Deltaros back onto the field, and then that Deltaros summon is gonna trigger the summon of Alteran. Alteran effect, you're gonna go ahead. I'm thinking if we should pop. No, we shouldn't pop. We should go ahead and activate IP's effect. You're gonna go ahead and link into 3 material Appaloosa. Okay, so now you have a 3 material, triggering Deltaros 1 more time. Sorry, Deltaros, you are being triggered. And then summoning Liran, activating Liran's effect, which will get you a copy of another Constellar Tellar Knights for follow-up, which is crucial. But that's not all, guys. Not only we have a 3-4 interruptions now, we're gonna go 2 into a copy of Ptolemaeus. But that's not all. We're gonna activate Twinkle's effect, banishing M7 to get it back to hand. And we're gonna go ahead and pitch it off again to send the final copy of the Horus monster, which will be your Kibbenshuf. I don't even know. I'll just say the one that looks like Horus the most. And now you got both the Horus monsters in the grave. You're gonna special out those monsters. And you're gonna use that to go into your copy of number 38, Hope Harbinger. Then, last but not least, you still have a copy of Corridor. You're gonna special Corridor by returning either Sheraton or, in this case, let's go Ptolemy back because that's more important. And you're gonna shuffle bottom deck, send them back to the graveyard, sorry. You're gonna send them to the graveyard in order to bring out a copy of Colossus. So now we have, so this is what the end board will look like. End phase, you're gonna equip Diamond into Ptolemaeus. And then this is your end board, okay? So now you have, this whole thing was nib proof, by the way. So now you have a 3 negate Appaloosa. You got a 4th interruption in the Photon Lord. You have a 5th interruption spell negate in Hope Harbinger. You have an interruption here during your opponent's turn to go into. You have a big floodgate here, which is huge, guys. And then it's protected with Corridor. And then during your opponent's turn, right, you're gonna go detach 3 materials. You're gonna bring out Pleiades, right? Which is another interruption in of itself. And then you have Alteran in the grave, which pops 1, 2, 3 cards on your opponent's side of the field. And that's from having a bad hand. That's from having to pitch Pollux, and in order to like bring it back onto the field and normal summoning Corridor. There are hands when you don't even need to do that. So not a lot of decks can get over this, because you have a spell, monster, 4 monster negates, a Pleiades bounce, and an Alteran 4 pop on the field. I don't see how a lot of people can get into it. I honestly think we cracked the Teller Knights. And then, not to mention, if somehow they are able to break your boards, you have the Horus monsters to come back the next turn and put in work, as they say. So, that's it for combo number 1. Let's see if we can replicate it, or... The best part about this deck, by the way, is that we are not running any hand traps. There's no need for hand traps because we are breaking boards with the Horus engine. Color Knights themselves as well can break the engine, but your main focus is try to beat over them with the Horus cards. So we're going to give this a good shuffle, and what I want to emphasize here is how hard I've worked and how hard the team in my Discord has worked to kind of bring this consistency of the deck to its peak. And I think that with a lot of work and a lot of effort, we finally were able to achieve that. So now that we are shuffled, we're going to go ahead and draw our 5 cards again. Liren is a great sight to see. Sheraton is a 1-card walking combo. Pollux is great as well. We got another Pollux and we got a Rhoda. Okay, so let's go ahead and activate our reinforcements of the army here. We're going to get our copy of... what do we have? Do we want to get another? Yeah, you want to get another Liren because Altair is very easily searchable. So this board without... I want to show you what it can do without committing too much. So you can hold on to Sheraton, to be honest, but you're going to go ahead and normal summon Pollux and then chain Liren from hand. You're going to go ahead and activate Liren's effect. You're going to search for a copy of Constellar Teller Knights. So you are going to be playing into Nib here, which I know what a lot of people fear, but I think we're okay because now we have an extra normal summon and an extra combo to go into in case we need to. So you're going to go ahead and bring out Caduceus. You're going to activate Caduceus' effect. You're going to detach, you're going to banish. Let's banish another copy of Sheraton. You're going to get a copy of Caduceus back into your hand. Okay? And you're going to hold that Caduceus. You're going to go ahead and activate Constellar Teller Knights. You're going to special out. That's your 4th summon. You're going to go ahead and overlay into your M7. And this is where when you activate this, people usually nib, which is still hurts. I mean, but the fact is you can still play. So let's say you do get nibbed here. right? Your board's broken. You have a big fat token on the board in the enema zone. There you go. Unfortunate. However, your play is not over because you can go ahead and normal summon Sheraton, activate its effect, get another copy of Caduceus into your hand. Even if they imperm it, you still have it. Caduceus, because you added it from previously. Caduceus will summon itself, adding a copy of Twinkle, and then you can play from here. So Twinkle will activate into Sheraton, making it a 4. You're gonna go ahead and XC here. Caduceus effect will activate. You're gonna take Caduceus and take M7 back into the extra deck. And then you're gonna go ahead and bring M7 back on it because it's not once per turn. You're gonna activate the effect and it's almost as if it never happened, guys. Now you're playing through Nib and now they gave you an extra body, you say thank you very much and you're gonna keep playing. Deltaros will self-pop. Altair into Deltaros. Another thing to note, once you bring out Deltaros and they nib you, you're still playing because Deltaros is live. It makes the deck even more live now at this point. So Deltaros and token can go away. You can bring a copy of your IP. Deltaros will trigger again. That will bring you a copy of Unukalai. Unukalai will Foolish Burial Alteran. You're gonna go into 2. Make your copy of Gaga Magician. You're gonna activate his effect, detach. You're gonna bring Deltaros back onto the field, and then trigger a copy of Alteran. Link summon for 3 into Appaloosa, and then you're gonna trigger Deltaros yet again to get that final copy of Lirin, and then go into your Ptolemaeus play. Ptolemaeus not necessarily needs to be a diamond, Pleiades, but it works better when it is. So 3 material, this is through Nib by the way, 3 material Appaloosa, and then you have a Pleiades Interruption pop 1 and a bounce 1. So not bad at all. So that's what the deck can do playing through the Nib. It's very consistent, guys. It took a lot of effort making this deck consistent, and I'm pretty happy with the result. There's a flex spot in here that I'm open for discussion and open to seeing what we can do differently. We'll do one more test hand, but the way we break boards here, guys, is with Forbidden Droplet and basically the Horus monsters. I mean, they're by themselves, Horus Engine is good enough, but like mixed with Teller Knights and the fact that it gives recursion and recyclability to the deck, is that a word? Recyclability? That's what makes it amazing. So we're gonna do one more and then we're gonna call it a day. Lirin, Caduceus. I feel like I should have shuffled this. There's Droplet for breaking boards, and there's a King Sark. If you're going first, you're set. If you're going second, you're also set. Here I'll demonstrate a combo what you want to do going first again, but like in a different sequence, right? You're gonna go King Sark. You're gonna pitch a copy of, what do I want to pitch here actually? Yeah, you're gonna start with Droplet. Maybe not Droplet. Gotta think carefully here. I'm gonna pitch Caduceus because that's not a non-summon effect, so it's not fast. You're gonna pitch that, and then you're gonna pitch Constellar Teller Knights for another. Right? So now you're gonna be nib proof yet again. Too strong. Let's bring out our Full Time Lord. Now, you're thinking you only have 2 cards in hands, there's no way you can build your board. So you're gonna normal summon, activate its effect, get a copy of Constellar Teller Knights. You're gonna activate it. Bring him back. Activate that effect, bring Twinkle. And you're gonna pitch Twinkle. It's important to pitch it first because you want to maximize the next effect. And you're gonna send another copy. You want to get your Horus bodies in there. So you're still holding on to your droplet. You're gonna go into 2, you're gonna go into your Caduceus. Caduceus will trigger, getting you your Teller Knights and your Twinkle back to hand. You're gonna pitch Twinkle again to get that final copy of the Horus monster in the grave for your Hope Harbinger play later on. Or you can build a bigger Appaloosa, it's really up to you. Anyway, and from here you're gonna make the standard board. You're gonna detach, banish Sheraton, add Caduceus, and Caduceus is a free body to special summon because we Monster Reborn him. We didn't special summon him, but now because we have Constellar, we get another body on board. His effect is used up, however, but that's okay. We got all our targets either in hand or in grave at this point, which happens pretty consistently as well. And now you're gonna go about your plays. You're gonna go ahead and go M7. You're gonna go into Deltaros. Deltaros will pop, and then that will bring your copy of Altair. Altair will bring back Deltaros, and then you're gonna make 2 again. I feel like I don't even need SP9. And maybe SP will be good going second, I guess. You're gonna go IP, and Deltaros will trigger again. You know, some people might call this a linear deck, and that's really exciting to me because Teller Knights have been anything but linear since they came out. It's pretty amazing, like what we were able to accomplish, guys. I'm honestly proud of the community in here, and I'm proud of like the deck building skills that we possess. Sorry. Ooh, almost made a mistake. For the longest, I'm like, I don't need a Gaga magician, but like the way that he plays, it's very crucial. Yep. You're gonna link again into your Appaloosa. No Baron, no problem, right? There you go. And then you're gonna go ahead and go 2 into here, which will at the end be here. And then you're gonna go ahead and bring back both of your Horus monsters on the board, here and here. And if you want, banish M7 to get a copy of Twinkle in your hand for that extra. I mean, this board is actually better than the last one because there's no way in hell they're breaking this one, right? Because you have a Droplet set as well. And Droplet has many targets. You can send Twinkle, you can send Droplet, you can send Twinkle, you can send this continuous, so they can't respond with spells, and then you can send even Appaloosa after it's used up. So, yeah, it's usually good to save this guy for, and he has a built-in effect if an XC monster leaves the field. So that's it, guys. That's the build for your Teller Knights in 2024, the most optimal version of the build that I've made to date. As you can tell, it does not brick. And when the hand is, you saw what a optimal hand and non-optimal hand looks like, and the board still remains the same. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys enjoy this build. I know we are going to miss Barone, Omni Negate, like turn skip OTK, but this is the best thing that we can come up with post the ban list. And again, I am truly happy that the community has come together and was able to build this deck. And I look forward to showing you guys more builds. Don't forget to join my Discord. The link is somewhere in my channel, and it's open for everybody to join. As always, guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and Satellar Knight is out.